Payload and Hybrid are the best game modes in Overwatch. Hey, I see you down there. Get out of the comments and wait for the end of the video so you actually hear me out. A lot of people right now are saying that hybrid maps are bad or payload maps are bad. I blame Frogger. There's a big reason why I think payload and hybrid are way better than everyone thinks. They are the most dynamic maps in the game because there is no wasted space. The game takes you throughout the entire map just by doing the objective. Push does a similar thing as well. How many times have you had a team fight in the area before choke and control? If you've had any, that's crazy because it never happens. Control literally becomes get point, sit behind choke, have a fight at choke, or fall back to point for a better position, or fucking nothing. Payload is a constantly changing objective, so your method of approach for each point of a map is way more varied because the map is actually changing while you're playing. Control only changes between rounds, which to me is kind of boring. It isn't dynamic enough, and if you're steamrolling in Control, you might not even see all 3 stages of the map. That's a third of the map that might be your favorite part just locked behind whether it's a close game or not. However, I will not deny that the same problem exists with Payload and Hybrid as well. Steamrolls aren't fun and cut off half of the map. Anytime that I get locked out of Midtown, I'm so sad because I love second, third point of that map so much. Point is, lockouts feel way worse on Control because it's complete chance whether or not you get your favorite part of the map. The last reason why I like Payload is a more narrative-inclined objective. Let's take Nimbani for example. Even though this map is widely hated, it's literally just because of First Point, because First Point sucks here. The narrative for this map is awesome. Bring the Doomfist Gauntlet, or what used to hold it, to the museum. Cool, awesome, makes sense. I get what we're doing here. When it comes to controller Flashpoint, I never understand for what reason we're actually trying to capture a point. The point here is important because, fuck dude, I couldn't even begin to tell you. It's in the middle? That's pretty much all I can think of. I never have that problem with payloads because I'm bringing an object somewhere. The focus is on an object, not a random square space someone decided was important. It'd be neat if in controller Flashpoint, after capturing a point, it would change the future maps in some way visually to actually understand what you're doing narrative-wise. Like, let's say you capture a point on Flashpoint, New Junk City, for example. You capture this point with all the poison in it, or whatever this green goo is. It would be super cool if after you do so, maybe all the goo drains from the pipes or something, so you're like, okay, we're having an actual effect on the environment, let's go get the next one. And for example, on a control map, let's say you capture First Point on Samoa in like the volcano area. What if your team captures First Point in your spawn room, a container of lava or something is spawned in? Something to make it feel like I actually did something outside of just play a mode in a video game. Point is, Payload Hybrid is way more visually entertaining than Control. These are a couple of the reasons I like Payload and Hybrid most in the game.